Hello, this is Giuseppe, and here with me is the ThinkCar ThinkTool Part 10. This is a car diagnostics scanner or car diagnostics tool, and let's get in and see what it can do. All right. Okay, so this is the box. Okay, so let's go ahead and open and see. We have the package list, we have the password letter, and we have the user manual. It's quite big, so we won't be going through item by item, but it's worth reading. The part that we shall look into in details is the package list. Okay, so this is our package list, but we shall go through it one by one to understand how what each of the items is and what it does. Shall look at this. Okay, so these are the items. I've gotten them out of the box. Our package list, the tablet, the ThinkPad tablet. We shall get out one by one so that we get to understand. It's important when you get it, you look at the package list versus the items. All right, so according to our package list, the first one is a ThinkTool Pad 10, one piece. ThinkPad, ThinkTool Pad 10, lightweight automotive diagnostics tool. We have the clipper cable, the LCDSS. It's one of these. So this is our clipper cable. This is used when you're doing battery connection to the connector for OBD1. Yeah. The second item is 250 voltage 5 amp fuse, 20 millimeters. Now these are the 4 pieces. These here. And the one which is here is this size. So this size is 30 mm, but it's also 255 amps voltage. Okay, let's put this one back. So this is a cigarette lighter cord. This one does the same job as the clipper cord. The only difference is here you get to use it as a cigarette lighter for the car, and here you get to connect it to the car battery when both are used with the OBD1 cable. I'll be showing you how it works. Then we have the charging cable, which is this one. It's USB-C to normal USB for charging. I'll first put these ones aside. So we have these two already. The other one is the OBD1 cable. So this is our OBD1 cable. with the power connector. So meaning OBD1, when you're doing OBD1 connection for diagnostic, sometimes requires extra power because some OBD1 connections from the other end sometimes do not have their own power source. So this is where you get to plug in. If you're using a cigarette lighter, this is where you get to use this, and you connect it there, just like that. And this one goes to, this is the female bit of the OBD, so this one goes in here. Then this one becomes the power source. This one is normally used, the power source is normally used when you're using OBD1 connections. But let's first get that one off. Then we have the VCI connector. VCI is the diagnostic connector. This one is there. The other one, we have the cigarette lighter cord, which I've already looked at, which is this. The fuse, the 30 mm fuses are already here. Then we have the NN14 to 14 plus 16 adapter. Basically the numbers which you see here, 14, 16, these are basically the number of pins. So 16, normal OBD, standard OBD is 16 pin, but this side is 14. Now this one is used for Nissan cars. This is basically for Nissan. It is. Then we have FT3 cable, which is here. Now 3, like I mentioned, the number you find on the adapter is basically the number of the pins on the other end of the OBD. This is also used with OBD1. Now this one, the FT3, is basically for Fiat cars. So this is Fiat 3-pin adapter. Then we have the BZ38. Now the BZ38 is a 38-pin for Mercedes-Benz. This is where it goes into the OBD for the car. Normally old versions are starting from like 1994. And this one normally you find it in the engine bay. The other one, TA17. This is our TA17 OBD on side, socket to the car. This is normally used with Toyotas with the OBD sockets that use 17 pins. Then the next one is B20. So these are B20. This is also for BMW cars that use 20 pin on the OBD socket. Then we have HA3. So this is our HA3 cable, 3-pin to OBD1. And remember, the H, the alphabets represent the model of a car. The number represents the number of pins on the OBD socket of that car. Now the HA3 is basically for motorcycle diagnostics, especially Yamahas. Then we have the MH12 plus 16. This is the MH12 plus 16. 16 here, 12 here. So this is normally this cable is mostly for Mitsubishi and Hyundai. Okay, then we have the TA22. TA22 is also a Toyota. This side there are 22 pins. This is where it goes into the OBD1. The other one is GV12. This is used mostly for GM cars, General Motors. But the key part is the number of pins and the arrangement. That's what is important. So when you're selecting this, the adapter to use, you have to know how the socket on the other side looks like. So you should be able to count the number of pins, the size, and their arrangement. But this is specific to GM cars. Then the last one is CR6. So CR6, this is CR6. There are 6 pins this side. You can see the size is bigger to OBD1. So CR6 is normally for Chrysler, but this also does for Jeep and Dodge cars that use OBD1. Okay, I think those are the connectors. The other part are the chargers. Now the advantage of this is it uses 3 types of charging connectors. This is the main charger. The USB cable goes in here, but the difference is it has different plugs for different sockets. This is the US plug, this is the European, the EU plug, and this is the UK plug. And fitting it in, you align it and you lock it. When you're removing, you press this button, remove it. And okay, there's one that I think we haven't looked at, the Diagnostics extension cable, which is this one. So this is our extension cable. Okay, so this is basically in case you need enough space. You plug this in, then this goes into the OBD side of the car. So it's the OBD one. So you have your long cable with extension. Okay, so this is the full set of the items. The question will be, where do these smaller fuses go? These small ones, they go here. So where you connect the battery from, this is where we have the 20 mm, where we have the 20 mm fuses. So in case you're connecting and it's not transmitting, there you know the fuse has blown and you have to replace it. So basically those are the replacements. Where to connect the OBD1, so you're not most OBD1 they have this type of the pin. So this way it goes into this, the side of the OBD1. In case you need to use extension, this is where the female goes into the male part of OBD. Then this one goes into the VCI. The VCI is a Bluetooth VCI. Simple as that. So you have your OBD1, the VCI, and then the power source, depending on which power source you're using. The adapter, depending on which one you choose, because all these, the one for BMW also fits in. But depending on the one you choose, this is how your OBD1 starts, and then it comes direct to this. Let's power it up, then we see what it has. And just for us to be able to see, we have the manual diagnostics area. Has almost all car models. There's American cars, there's European cars, Asian, Chinese. If you want to do to scan the VIN number without typing it in, you use the camera, then it scans the VIN number. Once it scans, it automatically starts takes you to the next level. So VIN scan, we have where you manually enter the VIN. These two are for, you already connected the diagnostics tool to the OBD connection into the car. Then you can run a VIN scan to bring the make, the model, and the year of the car once it captures the VIN. Now this is normally more effective in European cars and some recent models. Some old models might not work. This one might not work. Same, but basically this won't work because we're not connected to any car. Then we have the maintenance modes, where we have a number up to 34 maintenance options. The tire pressure monitoring, if you have it, then we have the ADAS. You can also on ADAS, you can do calibration, Then vehicle coverage. It's important to know the coverage so that you don't, because sometimes you find some vehicles are not in the list. Remote diagnostics, in case you need support from ThinkCar, you can connect using TeamViewer. The store, repair info, think file, upgrades, feedback. This is where, in case you've gotten a challenge, this is where you get to send feedback from. Then the upgrades. So this I will need to update. I have around 147 software updates to make for different cars. So all this is where you do the software updates. I think in summary, this is it. We shall be comparing it with ThinkCar Master and the Hotel IM608 Pro 2 to see what each of them does, what connects to it. Yeah, for now, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think. Thank you.